And back we come. Hey Nate, if you get the chance, could you read my text from above? Oh, it's hard to read everything there. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, thanks for the bit. Hey Nate, I just downloaded the beta. Now can use 72 chunks, so I think both PC and beta are affected. Interesting. Very interesting. That controller looks like OG PlayStation controller. No, it's actually a different grey. It's hard to tell on camera, but it is actually a distinct grey. Actually, I can demonstrate to you. Give me a sec. Because I have the 20th anniversary PlayStation 4 controller, which came in the classic grey. And if I hold that up next to that, the camera might show it, but eyes on, it's a distinctive grey. The camera should show it. If I can get some focus, please. God, what is up with the focus today? Misbehaving worse than usual. But yeah, it's definitely a different grey. It's a cooler grey as far as colour temperature goes. It goes back there. Yeah, the PlayStation grey is a little bit warmer. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I wanted to get a custom designed controller, but they don't ship them to Australia, unfortunately. That's why I wound up getting that one. Just reading up the voice actor who plays the new hero in Overwatch, Brigitte. She did not know the game her voiceover was for until she said the line about needing to get to the player load. Yeah, that happens a lot with voice actors in games. To stop leaks and things like that, they often don't tell them. Like, actually a recent example of it, I think on the latest... I forget which podcast it was, but one of the Rooster Teeth podcasts I was listening to yesterday, they had the voice actor who played Zelda in Breath of the Wild. They had her on, and apparently she didn't know what she was auditioning for. They didn't tell her. She only found out what game it was for until after she got the job. Secretive Nintendo being secretive. Although, I did lose a bit of respect for the podcast crew. Because they're all being super nicer and everything, as you would. I don't know whether I could resist telling her flat out that her voice acting was the worst in the game. She seemed like an absolutely lovely person. So that's probably why. And her natural speaking voice sounds nothing like Zelda. Different accent, of course, for a start, because she's American. In case you didn't notice that, through the terrible fucking accent she put on in that game. Even Gavin, an actual Englishman, even he was polite about it. And Gavin's a tactless sod, but whatever. Your description below says you have a 1080... No, I don't have a 1080 Ti. I was saying before, that's the one I don't have. But the 1080 in my rig at the moment is one of the most powerful 1080s you can get. It's the Gaming X Plus from MSI. So it's highly overclocked out of the box. And has a massive cooler on it, so if I wanted to get super aggressive, I could really chunk up the overclock in a big way. Which I don't bother with, because I don't really need to. And the Threadripper CPU itself generates enough heat as it is. I like to keep my fans as slow as possible, so they don't make any noise. Because as powerful as that rig is behind me, it's basically silent. Because I built it in a way I can keep all the fans at absolute lowest idle speed possible. So it doesn't interfere with recording or streaming or anything like that. Can I join? Ooh. No, you can't, because it's a single player world. I have both and like the X1 controller better. Yeah, this generation, I mean, both generations actually. I do like the PlayStation 4 controller a lot more than the PlayStation 3 controller. I hated the PlayStation 3 controller almost. Really resented it. PlayStation 4 controller is much better, but the Xbox controller is still nicer. The Switch Pro controller is fantastic as well. Although, of course, that is shaped a lot like a Xbox controller. Hey, Jizza, how you doing? With the voice actor of Reinhardt, did not know the game was called Overwatch until the end of the trailer. Billy's gone. He was sitting in a crowd thinking, "A monkey with armor. I think I'm in that." Yeah, secretive Blizzard, secretive Nintendo. Cut from the same cloth, those guys. For some reason, my D-pad isn't responsive for like. Yeah, some of the earliest versions of the Switch Pro controller apparently had D-pad that was an issue for some people. Mine is a day one Pro controller, but I've never had a problem with the D-pad. Feels fine to me. Still not a Pro-Con for my Switch? Yeah, you do. It's really nice. Racing games ruin the PC controller triggers. Yeah. Alright, those crops should be ready by now. Yep, looks like we only got a couple of juvenile plants, but it's good enough for me. I do wish you could turn off the light in the PS4 controller, save the battery. Yeah, you can dim it right down, but you can't turn it off. I wonder what would happen if you open it up and just disconnected the LEDs. I wonder if the controller would freak out, or... I guess you could replace it just with a regular diode. Like a low, super efficient diode. That way it wouldn't actually draw any power like the LED would, but it's not like you need the damn light unless you're playing PlayStation VR stuff. That's what it's there for motion tracking on the PlayStation VR stuff. At least this is what it's there for these days. But, you know, you could always have two controllers. Have one that has the LED disabled for better battery life and one when you need it for the PlayStation VR stuff. If for some reason you need to use the controller instead of the wands. I was going to just harvest the melons, but they're growing very, very slowly. Possibly a small resistor. Yeah, it might need a resistor depending on how the circuitry is set up. Either way, it'd have to be more power efficient than shining a light. I wonder why I'm one-hitting some of these guys. We got 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... I guess we could just kill all the adults. Instead of trying to do a count while they're all scrambling around. Alright, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, got an odd number. Hey pig, you wanna fuck a cow? Well, the cow wants to fuck you. Actually, you know what? I was going to say, let's cook up that steak, but never mind. Haven't seen melons that expensive since I went to Vegas. That's very funny. I haven't seen melons that expensive since I went to Vegas, says the Muns. Comedy right there. It is weird when you use a PS4 controller on a PC, it can be fully turned off. Oh yeah, you can, can't you? I remember that. Ooh, I think we're there. I think that was the last of the iron we needed. Is this on one of the Bedrock servers? Not a server, no. It's a local single-player game, but it is a purchased world. Like it's from the marketplace. SkyBlock style game. But it's not running on a server. Oops. What are you doing? So what did I say? Did I say 4 stacks? So we're not there yet. Oh no, we're still cooking some up, aren't we? Yeah, I needed 4 stacks. Alright, so we're not quite there. But we're damn close. In fact, once we turn this into cobble, and then cobble into iron, we should be right on the bleeding edge of it. Maybe. Time to accidentally drop the iron. Don't say it, nerdy! You'll make it happen. Plus what we have. Yeah, I think we might be just there. Zibidoop. 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 Yeah, 18. Yeah, we're there. We're there. Once this cooks up, we'll have 4 and a bit stacks. Eee. Huh. Might have to get this one. Yeah, King, I'm starting to enjoy it. We played, like, I think 6 hours yesterday. It took me maybe 3 or 4 hours to really get into the groove of it, because it's a fairly slow slog when you start, as is most Skyblock style worlds. It's kind of the nature of the beast. But yeah, you start hitting a point a few hours in where you're what am I doing standing on that? That's just asking for trouble. But yeah, it gets a hold of you. I'm starting to really enjoy myself here, actually. And it's like $3. $3 Australian, so I don't know, $2 American, $1.50, something like that on the marketplace. 310 Minecraft coins or 320 Minecraft coins, something like that. But yeah, I've certainly got my money's worth out of it. Funny, you can use Xbox One controller on a Mac. Why is that funny? I mean, yes, Windows and Mac are technically competitors, but they've cooperated for a long time. You do know that Microsoft own a bunch of Apple stock, right? Like a whole bunch. Oh, so close. Time today we're holding down. Don't say it! Fuckers are going to make it come true. I'm going to put it away. You make me nervous. I can't believe I was standing on that block right there, holding all that iron. What a stupid thing to do. All that would needed would be like a skelly to spawn in here or something. Just to ping me off the edge. Gone forever. I did not know that. Oh yeah, yeah. In fact, if it wasn't for Microsoft, Apple would have gone under. Like back in the early 90s when I think it was after Steve Jobs was ousted and before he came back. No, actually Steve Jobs might have been there at the time, but yeah, Apple were having a tough time. And Microsoft investment in Apple was the only thing that stopped them from fucking going out of business, going bankrupt, and or having to do something desperate. So, yeah. Interesting little factoid. Microsoft at one point legitimately saved Apple from eating itself. Windows owns 150 million. Well, Microsoft, not Windows. Microsoft owns 150 million in Apple shares. That sounds about right. Hey, 3 iron to spare and all. Alright. Let's go get those expensive diamonds and make the cool sword. Fish says, to answer the question before... What question? I have heard that AMD Pinnacle Ridge CPUs are launching... I'll write that a question, yeah. Pinnacle Ridge CPUs are launching April 19th, 12nm processors, high clock speed. So yeah, that's the Ryzen 2000 series, right? So the 1700 becomes the 2700, etc., etc. That's Pinnacle Ridge, right? I always forget what the code names and all that sort of shit are. Oh wait, no, we have to turn into gold first, don't we? $16 gold. Once we smelt that down, 2 diamonds. But yeah, I mean, even if you are right, and I can't say whether you are or aren't, seems like a logical guess to me, but if that was the case, I would certainly be under an NDA, and I wouldn't be able to say anything. So it's one of those, I can't confirm or deny things. But it is that time of year where a whole bunch of shit gets announced, I will say that. This sort of window between the sort of 3rd and 5th months of the year is almost always when a bunch of exciting shit gets announced. GTC happens. By this time we've normally heard about Nvidia's new graphics cards. Not this year though. Just as a little bit of fuck you. I don't know how far away we are from hearing about the next series of Vega graphics cards. There's Intel stuff coming, I believe. I'm not sure how far away we are from the where's the Coffee Lake? What is this sub-genre of? I don't know. But there's a whole bunch of stuff it could be. 2 gold chest plates. No, nerdy. No. There is no railing around the portal? No, there isn't, but there is a backstop at the portal. So I can't walk through and fall out the back end of it. But yeah, we should probably put some safety railing around the outside of that island, just to be double, triple maximum sure. 2 gold chest plates. No. I'm just going to sit here and watch this cook. Hello, Portal Player. How you doing? So I'm just scrolling up through chat a bit to see if I missed anything important while I was waffling about the stuff being announced. The lid is acting as a starter light and focusing all of the wireless. Basically, what? What lid of what? Off topic, Ali just tweeted that she taped the modem to her WOC lid and her internet is now 25 megabits upload. That happens for the same reason satellite dishes are shaped like they are. It helps focus a larger area of radio signals into a small collector. You can do a similar trick with a Pringles can for Wi-Fi as well. That's a classic little nerd hack that you either know about or you don't. Pringles can antenna. Google it. Or sometimes called a cantenna. Ah! No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Nope, 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 nope. How did he get... There were torches all over the island. Where did he spawn? I'm just going to stash that. Did you like the panic stash, by the way? Did someone clip the panic stash, chucking the gold in the chest as I ran? Oh, that was pretty smooth. I'm going to go all the way over here and hope he despawns. Still in render distance, but... New pansole too. Yeah, that was a pucker factor of about 12. That was a brown alert. Yeah, no, that's my big worry at the moment, blowing up a chest, because he's sitting right next to the fucking chest. Oh, he's in a car farm now? Or is that another one? God, I wish I had a bow and arrow. Oh shit! This is my best chance. If I can knock him off the edge, we'll be aces. Oh, you fucker. You fucker. No, not my melons. I'm so fucked. Get away from my fucking melon chest. I want to kind of run past him, but if he triggers, that's my melons gone. Yeah, what I need is to build a platform I can kite these guys to that's safe to blow up. I need a sacrificial platform is what I need. No, 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 no. Son of a bitch! I'm so fucked. I can't go near him. He's sitting right near the precious, precious melons. I guess if I can kite him up sideways through here to the end of the melon farm, we could get rid of. We can let him blow up there without too much concern. He really wants to pathfind over that fucking... God damn it. I'm pinned! I can't do anything. Okay, we could chop down a tree, build a wood bridge over there, kite him up to the end of the... Oh, wait. What if we do this? Oh, where is he now? Wheat farm. Alright. The idea is to kite him down here, belt him off the edge. Can you log... yeah, I could log in and out if I was a complete pussy. Where's the fun in cheesing a game like that? Come on. You know how to do it. Why won't you pathfind around a fucking chest? God damn it, come on. Don't you dare. Will you please pathfind to me, you stupid fucker? Oh, would you come on? This is infuriating. Why are they getting trapped behind that chest? Why can't he pathfind around it? The AI in Bedrock sucks sometimes. Come on, you fucking see me. Walk to me. This is just asking for trouble. Son of a bitch! Will you walk? Move, you... Move! Son of a bitch, move! Oh, would you come on? What the fuck is it? Move! Finally. Now I've got control of the situation. Haha! Blunty wins! Creepers 0. Do. What say you now, naysayers? Oh, here comes the salt. Had it under control. The entire time. 100%. Oh, that was a little bit infuriating though. I have to tell you. That was a little bit infuriating. Wait, where did I... What bloody bin did I stash my shit in? Yeah, well, it was the wheat farm one. Yeah. If he had blown up while sitting next to that chest, that's where I stashed all my precious. Well, not that precious, just a few apples and stuff, but still, it's the principle. Now, let's see if we can figure out why it spawned in the first place. How did you possibly spawn out? Look at all these torches. There's torches on every fucking surface over here, and somehow he spawned. I mean, there is nowhere for him to spawn. Not on these blocks, because portals emit light. The portal itself lights up those blocks. That's lit up. That is... I mean... What do you want? Horse shit. In what universe could that creeper even spawn there? Oops. Didn't want to do that. There we go. No possible way for him to slide off the edge. Ugly as sin, but effective. Fishes, I'm calling there. Have a good one. Alright, cheers, mate. There's my emergency stash of gold. Let's go get my goddamn diamonds after that rude interruption. Did someone clip me and ran like a pussy? I did not run like a pussy. I ran like a soldier preparing a plan of attack. I ran like a Spartan is what I ran like. Little bitch. Yeah. How long do you reckon I'll be able to hold it in the sword for? How quickly am I going to die? After all that effort. What's the bet? I go through the portal and the gas just goes splat. I mean, we could think about an ender chest, but you either have the sword out or you don't, so... Tactical retreat, exactly. It's a tactical retreat. Is there anything else I really need to think about before we... Son of a bitch. Hey, so Izzy, you remember that donation that you made and we did the suicide jump as is becoming the tradition whenever we get a tip jar thing above $5 or more? Remember when I emptied out my inventory? Remember when I didn't take off my armor? You remember that? Or I do. Now, upon realizing that the second set of armor that I made is now gone. Son of a bitch. Why am I so stupid? Unbelievable. I am not good at the SkyBlock stuff. That's a super derp right there. I was like, yeah, we'll do the jump. We'll make the sign and we'll do the jump. I emptied out my inventory. We did the jump. And it's taken me till now. How long ago was it? Let's have a look here. It was 2 hours ago? To realize I'm not actually wearing my armor because I didn't take it off when we deliberately jumped off the edge. Gosh darn it. Or, to use a traditional Australian expression of disappointment, fucking cunt, mate. So stupid, so stupid. Dumb, 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 dummy, dumb, 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 dumb. This is the reason, for anyone new to the stream by the way, this is the reason that one of my custom emotes is this one. That's the good old blunt derp right there. There is, let's put him over the sun. There we go. Blunt derp and the sun. Yeah, that's one of the first emoticons that I created for the stream. For what should feel like obvious reasons at this point. Yeah, I have spare chest plates from that derp. When we made way too many chest plates by accident because I pressed shift at the wrong time. But all the other stuff is gone. It's gone forever. Into the void. Plummeted into nothingness, like my dignity, personal self-respect. All gone. You can't even, yeah, can I make this up? Like, even if I was trying to be a clever clogs, I go, ooh, I'm so stupid, whoops-a-daisy, and do it like scripted. I couldn't have been. I just words and things. That's a good one too, Nerdy. That's a good emote too. I know them feels. Maybe that's what should be one of my next emotes too when we unlock them. We're a long way away from unlocking more emotes. But maybe a facepalm should join the derp. We might need 2 different emotes to express moments of absolute clarity of purpose when it comes to being an idiot. What you should do is every time someone donates a certain amount, you can toggle on or off keep inventory. Maybe we could do it like at a time limited thing. Like a special amount, like the elite amount, 1337 or something, that was what we can have keep inventory on for the next hour or the next day or X number of Minecraft in-game days or something like that. I don't know. Interesting thought. We've got 3 of those. Let's make a spare axe with those 3 we have sitting there, because we're about to burn through this one. We do have a spare, but that's a spare for a reason. In case we die holding the one we're using. I wonder if you can make custom recipes in Bedrock yet. Like, I know that with the 1.13 update for Java, because they've rewritten all the way the code works, so you can actually do in JSON files, you can actually make custom crafting recipes. So, like, you know, 8 diamonds in a shape makes an elytra or things like that that aren't existing in vanilla. I wonder if you can do that in Bedrock yet. Because further to the idea we had earlier about sort of if I could design a custom version of a game like this SkyBlock thing, but with a few tweaks of my own on top of regular vanilla crafting, would open up some interesting choices. But the lurk emote's another one we need. You didn't do the F5 view for the jump, so we didn't know you still had the armor. Yeah, exactly. Funny thing is, I remember thinking, should I do this in first person or F5? I remember that thought rushing through my head as I was standing on the edge over here. In fact, just after I jumped up, I went to jump off and I landed on that, remember? And I was like, well, maybe I should switch to F5. Sorry, I just spat on my keyboard then. Ick. Let me wipe that up. Oh, shit. Oh, derp right there. Apparently I still have some hotkeys set for OBS. Tried to wipe off the spittle on my keyboard, hit a numerical key and switch my scenes. I need to undo those key bindings because I have Stream Deck now, so whatever. But yeah, I remember the thought going through my head. Should I do it in third person or first person? Maybe we should stop streaming for the day before something disastrous happens. I'm starting to make more and more dumb mistakes right now, aren't I? Silly Blunty. Can you clip from the VODs? I have no idea whether you can create clips from the VODs. I imagine you should be able to. They use the same player after all. It's just pulling it from a server instead of a live stream thing. So my Apple Watch is reminding me to breathe. I thought I turned that off actually. The Apple Watch has this thing where you can set up to remind you a few times a day to breathe. And it does this thing where it does vibrates, it goes and reminds you to breathe in a slow cycle to try and calm you down and reduce stress. But I thought I'd turn those reminders off. Maybe my heart rate is up. Let me check my heart rate. Maybe that's why it's telling me to breathe. No, actually my heart rate's at resting rate, 61 BPM. Oh no, wait, it's not. No, that was what it was earlier today. So I'm at 89 BPM right now. So that's a sitting, concentrating kind of heart rate, I guess, for someone my age and my size. Whoop! Don't make a chest plate. You already have a chest plate. Be smarter. I would like to take more torches with me if I'm going to go to the Nether as well. Definitely going to want more torches so we can light our path if we go exploring or something. You seem to have armor off for the jump, Blunty. Really? Maybe we did the jump before I made the new armor then. Is that what happened? No, wait, that's not make sense. What happened to the armor I made then? I made new armor. Why wasn't I wearing it? What happened to it? Where did it go? I don't understand. Is there some sort of weird glitch or something, or? I don't... If I wasn't wearing it where when I tip suicided, then what the hell happened? What the hell, damn guy? Yeah, I know. I fell when I was making the melon farm. That's why I had to recreate the armor in the first place. What happened to the armor I recreated? Is what I'm confused at now. If you say I wasn't wearing it when I jumped off for the tip, then what the hell happened to it? I didn't leave it in a chest somewhere, did I? I don't remember seeing any armor in chests. I don't know. Mystery of the ages, I suppose. Chest post was a death that I apparently missed. I've died 3 times today, right? Twice for a tip. Once because I slipped off the edge of this thing because I wasn't holding shift. Or actually I was holding shift, but momentarily it unheld because of this damn clickless keyboard. It's a really nice keyboard, but I just don't like the cherry reds. I need some tactility. I need a click point. About nom. Everybody's gone quiet. Is everybody trying to figure out what happened to the armor? Or are you all just gone to the lurk mode? That clip is of the second jump though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm even more confused than I was. I have no idea what's going on. Gonna have to check the video after I finish streaming. But you can't use saplings as fuel. Oh! I was going to say, what the hell is that white dot? It's just a very, very dark horse against a very, very dark sky. So what the... Because I saw his eye and I was like, "That is it an Enderman?" Or... I was trying not to look at him in the face. It's just a super dark horse. That freaked me out. Yeah, no, we got the armor there. Don't have any armor stashed in there. Don't see any particular places to be. I'll do it that way. Do 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 do. Turn the potion go with the VOD. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scroll through my locally recorded file. Easy to scrub through, especially when I know what I'm looking for. Hi, horse. You freaked me out. This is for freaking me out. Boop. I need more wheat. Cannot breed 5 cows with 2 bits of wheat. That math don't work, Monsignor. Zippity-dip, zip, zip, zip. Ten pieces of wheat, however, is the exact right amount. Sure, you get no one to fuck, but you can have one anyway. Nom. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Have I played Sea of Thieves? I played briefly in the betas, but for a lot of the beta I couldn't get the damn thing to start up or install properly, so I haven't played all that much. Have no real interest in purchasing it after the betas and after hearing so many people describe that basically what we had to do in the beta was pretty much the entire game, and the actual gameplay loop is very, very shallow and not very interesting, so I'm either never going to worry with it, or I'm going to wait for a significant update. And by then I probably won't worry about it anyway, because everybody playing it will be much more higher skilled, and as a multiplayer online game, you don't really want to have your ass handed to you every 30 seconds by people who know all the tricks of the trade, when you're just an ignorant noob, and it's just not fun to do that. So chances are I'll never bother with Sea of Thieves. I expect it to slowly suffocate to death like Destiny. A similarly shallow game with a lot of promise that just didn't deliver with an interesting gameplay loop. I've watched some people stream it over the last few days, but even watching someone else play it couldn't hold my attention. So it's like, hey, get the map, go to the island, get the thing, take the thing back, cash it in to get the map, to go to the island, to get the thing, to take the thing back, shoot a skeleton, attack another ship, or avoid being attacked. It's just, I don't know, this just doesn't sing to me. There was no armor on when you're creating this sign. Huh. I've no idea what happened to that fucking armor I made then. No clue. Oh, we got our first melon. Hey! And I don't know whether we have enough seeds from a single melon to do the rest of it, but they tend to give you plenty of seeds from a single melon, don't they? Axe. 3. Don't you normally get more than 3 slices of melon? Did I lose some off the side? I thought you normally get like 6. And it's only, yeah, 1 slice for 1 seed, okay. Oh, whatever. One of our plants is actually producing now, which means the other ones aren't going to be far behind, or at least the first 4 aren't going to be far behind. Because they were planted. There we go. That one's mature now too. So we've got 2 producing. Whoops. And what do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like 4 melons at the current rate. Oops. We'll get us all the seeds we need. Nope. What I'm actually looking for is the carrot bin. Speaking of which, we need to take... Oh, no, that can stay because that's cow breeding stuff. That can go. We're going to need to start about some sort of organization sometime soon as well. We're getting to that point where our main chest is almost permanently full of various items. What we can do straight off the bat is take out all the tools and weaponry. And just leave resources in that bin here. Put these ones over here. That's a bit better. Take the food. Better. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Trees. Just a few more days till Far Cry 5. Even though I won't be here, I'll be in Bangkok on launch day, which is slightly upsetting, but hey, I get to go to Bangkok, so whatevs. Hopefully, I'll be able to edit some material from the event I'm going to in my hotel room. So by the time I get back to Sydney, I'll be able to jump straight into the game. But, that said, I don't know how long the NDA is going to be for the announcement thingy. Or launch, or whatever it winds up being. I honestly don't know whether it's just an announcement or a legit launch. But if there's like no lag time, it could be a problem. But basically, I'm just kind of waffling to myself because nobody else is fucking talking to me right now. Everybody's gone into lurk mode. So I have to amuse myself, really. Think out loud. What's next after Far Cry 5? That's been my game horizon for a couple of months now. Far Cry 5. I've been looking forward to that launch, but I haven't had any thoughts about what's beyond it. What comes next? That's a must play for me. I honestly don't know. First jump is 523 into the void. Okie dokie. Excuse me. How long have I been going? Oh, bloody hell. We're coming up on 8 hours. No wonder I'm getting the yawns and the hungers. I forgot we spent the first couple of hours, or first 4 hours I guess, playing South Park today. So it doesn't feel like I've been playing Minecraft for 8 hours, because we haven't. Playing a different game for the first 4 hours of the stream. That's what's throwing me off. Would you play Dark Souls? I probably wouldn't play Dark Souls. I don't have the right temperament. I do not have the right temperament to play Dark Souls. I would rage quit and probably never go back to it. I have no interest in a game whose gimmick whose entire purpose for being is it's pretty hard. I play games to have fun, not to have my head kicked in repeatedly. That gameplay loop where you just grind and grind and grind and try the boss fights over and over and over and over and over again until you just get lucky enough. That's not fun for me. That's not what I'm into. So it's incredibly doubtful you'll see me playing Dark Souls on any platform. Or Bloodborne, or any of the family of those games. New Battlefield? Fuck Battlefield. Red Dead doesn't have a date yet, so... Oh wait, does it? October, you're saying. Did it get a date? I didn't think it had a date yet. But that's a long way away, so we don't need to worry about that just yet. Restocked on iron a little bit. Where's those sticks gone? Torturoonies. Good. Good. But yeah, but as far as Red Dead goes, I do have the original, and I haven't played it through yet. We did stream a couple of hours of it a month or two ago, but I haven't been back to it since. Didn't really do much for me, but it's one of those games where you might have to give it a decent amount of hours before it makes sense to you, so I'm going to go back to it before the sequel comes out. Don't know whether I'll bother finishing it or not, because I do know the ending. It got spoiled for me years ago, but yeah, I have some interest in the sequel to Red Dead. We'll see once we know more about it and what kind of game it winds up being in this modern age of gaming. Is it going to be an always online, GTA Online version of the game with no offline single player stuff? We don't know. Could be. It's Rockstar. You never know. They make shed loads of cash out of that GTA Online crap. I can't fucking stand. Even though I really like GTA 5. The whole shark card bullshit. Fuck you. I see. Yeah, you were wearing your armor. I was? At what point? When was the last time I was wearing my armor? What happened to it? What happened to my missing days? Oh yeah, E3. I mean, we'll get a bunch of announcement at E3 for upcoming stuff as well, of course. And of course, Pokemon on the Switch we'll be seeing at the end of the year, with very little doubt. So that's on the horizon as well. But as much fun as I'm expecting to have in Far Cry 5, that's not going to take us through to October or November. There's got to be another game that I'm forgetting. I'll clip it. Thank you, Nerdy. Oh, there's the crew too, which I'm interested in. I liked the concept of the first crew. Didn't really play it though, but I feel like the crew 2 might really flesh out the concept of that kind of an MMO style racing game kind of thing. Seems like it could be good. What games would you like to see in us? What am I, Nostradamus? I mean, I can answer that in regards to like sequels or series, I guess, but I don't know. Most recently I've been into the sort of open world, sandbox, adventure, light RP, action adventure RPG kind of stuff. That's what I've been playing most of. I mean, you know, Breath of the Wild, Dragon Quest Builders, both those games absorbed us quite well. Minecraft, of course, always. Minecraft is ever present. But yeah, just another one of those games you can really sort of sink your teeth into. I love how we all decided to go investigate because we had to know. Yeah, I mean, I'm baffled. I have no idea what happened to that armor we made. If I wasn't wearing it when we did the Izzy dip, I just don't know. Do we have an answer on that yet? Praying for new Elder Scrolls? Possibly. That might be why we got Skyrim on the Switch as a prelude to get Elder Scrolls back into people's mindsets. I don't think we'll see a new Fallout yet. That'll be 2 years away at most, at soonest.
Hey, pat on the back for this guy.
Man, that's loud today. Krilly, thank you for the resub. 25 months in a row. 25 months in a row. 25 months in a row. Thank you ever so much for that. Can we stop and splash some love in the chat? Those of you who have to adjust your headphones, please de-lurk for a moment. I see you guys there. I can see how many viewers there are, and I can see how many people are actually chatting. There's a discrepancy there, which is fine, but I want you to de-lurk for the moment, splash some love around so we can appreciate the sub, which is the 25th in a row from Krilly, by the way. 25 months in a row, they have given me their sub, which I really do appreciate. It was way too quiet and I had to shake things up a bit. Too chill? Things got too chill for you? Goodbye. Oh, there it is. Actually, I'm going to watch that clip right now. I need to know what happened. Should we make a little sign for it and everything? Right, so, yeah. I am wearing
a sign
later when I actually have some wood. Oh, so it was...
For now, though.
It wasn't
keep you
Izzy's. It wasn't Izzy's. It was Ray's. It was the 1337 one where we lost the armor.
Abby.
Yeah, it was the one before Izzy's. The 1337 Leet donation that we had because I screamed Leet as I went off the edge. I was wearing the armor. Thank you very much, Nerdy, for solving that mystery. How did I not notice before then, though? That's ridiculous. There was like a good half an hour at least before Izzy's came in. Ridiculous. Gonna sue for ear reps as Sloth Boy. Are you now? Well, I called my lawyer to find out what kind of costs that would be if someone sued for ear rape. And would you like to know what my lawyer said?
It's over 9,000!
Ha ha ha. Hey, Ali. Smoker for the looks of cocky Melvin with her right now. Really? Ooh. We have melanage. They certainly seem to have a bias over this side, don't they? They can go either side, but they're all choosing on this side right now. I wonder if that's something inherent in the code of Bedrock. They just like to lean... I don't know, what is that? East? Sunrises over there, so that'd be west. There we go. That should be all the melon seeds we need for the complete row. Damn it. Seeds, not saplings. Seeds, not saplings. Seeds, not saplings. You'd only had the number about 15 minutes? Yeah. Sounds about right. Alright, so 16 melons for a single sugarcane. Melon for sand. Well, we don't need any sand for anything right now. But if we ever need glass, we're going to need a big melon farm. Big melon farm. If we need glass or anything. I guess we need glass for a beacon. Oh no, we can trade for a beacon directly somewhere, can't we? Not by you, though. Melon is... So 2 melons is a stack of cobblestone. That's pretty good, too. But the seeds are worthless. We'll save those until we expand the farm. Oh, I tried to post the clip links, Cooked Ray. Hey, what? Wait, what? What now, what? Have you heard of Astroneer? I sure have. I actually own Astroneer. I've just never played it yet. We did stream Surviving Mars the other day, though, which is a... Oh, hey, chicken. A Mars survival thing, but that's much more like SimCity than it is Astroneer. Fun, though. Yeah, Astroneer is one of those things that I purchased when it was in early access, I think, maybe? Just never got around to playing yet, but it's on the to-do list. I'm actually kind of surprised Astroneer hasn't made its way to the Switch yet. Okie dokie. Iron supplies are coming up good again. We have all our torches, we have our armor, we have our diamond sword. We're getting close to the point where it's time to explore the nether. I also want a lot of stacks of blocks so we can build around and things. Also, I don't know what also, but stuff and things. It's fun. Yeah, I've heard good things about Astroneer, which is why it's still on my to playlist. So, but the thing with Astroneer is it's a crafty survival type game, so I've got to be in a headspace where I'm like, I want to play a survival game where I have to craft my own resources and things like that, but I don't want to play Minecraft. And that's not a phrase that often pops into my head, I have to admit. When I'm in the mood for that type of game, I almost always go, you know what, let's play Minecraft. Because there's a few different flavors of Minecraft I'm currently chewing on. There's this, which is new to us, a SkyBlock type thing in Windows 10 edition. Got my Switch world, of course. My PC Java world, which we haven't really done much in for about 10 months because we've been doing Switch stuff, but still there. So I found the fall, the derp, and the fuck you horse. Nice work. Sword survival time in the nether, 2 minutes. Probably. I spent the last few hours getting the resources together to get a diamond sword. And I'm super worried that we'll poke our head through the nether and a ghast is just going to blow the back of our skull off instantly. Alright, let's see here. Let's get some cobble for build material. I think we're ready to have a poke around in the nether. Ooh, let's make a fresh bucket for lava. Why not? Alright, so, mission 1. Let's go to the nether and get some lava. That's job right now. Where am I? Can't see where I'm going. Jesus. Alright, first thing I'm actually going to do is build a shelter around our spawn pad. So we're harder to spot by ghasts and we don't get blown up. Yeah, that one's still stuck on the ceiling up there. He was there last time. Easy. My pinky finger is so squished on the shift button right now. It's trembling with force. Have to do this the hard way, aren't we? Easy now. Ah. God, the tension. I've never felt so stressed just building a wall. Apple Watch, what's my heart rate at? Let me measure it real quick. Come on, make your measurement. Yeah, it's shut up to 90 beats per minute. Oh, buggers. Tense. So tense. Ha. Let's get some room here. There we are. Better. Slap that down there. Thank you. Pulling them in numbers. Okay. Heart rate can go back down again now. We are safe from ghasts at spawn. At least until we get out here. We should probably give us some of that to minimize our visibleness. Stop making that noise. Alright, I am actually going to go get a bunch of slabs to make some handrails now, I think. That might be planned. Should we try and get lava first? So we take a brave pill, go get lava, and then... No, no, no. Diamond sword. Play it safe. If you lose your diamond sword, that's a very expensive thing to replace. Yeah, well, a door might be a thing worth crafting as well. Just stop rando pigmen piling in. Also help visibility, or reduce visibility of ghasts if they happen to spawn out there or something. We should put a chest in there as well while we're at it. But I burned through my wood again, didn't I? Alright. Let's go some trees. a chest, make a door. Seriously, that was just tense. It's been a while since I've had a nether spawn that exposed. I mean, that one's by design because we're a Sky Island kind of gimmick here, but still. I have had vanilla spawns like that before. Just nothing but a lake of lava. Happened in the second PC world. We had a spawn like that, just hovering over lava. Not in the first portal though, but the one we built for the ocean monument was like that. Just hovering over a massive ocean of lava. We wound up digging up to the ceiling for that one, and we moved the portal up to the ceiling of the... or just underneath the ceiling of the nether, we should say, really. But it was pretty tense for a while there. This was a disappointing trip so far. What's with your bloodlust recently, is he? Just like seeing me in trouble. Remember when you were supportive? Member? Let's make a spare chest. We're going to need one eventually. Actually, no. Let's just make it a double chest back there. Oh, a door. We also need a door. Yeah, that chicken can live. We don't want to have any karmic problems as we go through here. Alright. Do I want to open it that way? I think that way's better. Whoops. Let's take care of that. I'm pretty sure he's stuck. It's probably good news for us. If he's stuck, he's taking up a spawn place. Because he hasn't moved since we first got here. In yesterday's stream. Oh, please. Why were there two? Why were there two noises? Panic is setting in. Okay, that pigman might be a problem if he shoves us off the edge. Let's replenish our slabs while we're safe. Gives ourselves lots of options here. Keep it for eggs. Keep what for eggs? Door. Keep it for eggs. What? Oh, the chicken? No, we already have chickens making eggs for us. You can't see them because I didn't have any glass to make their enclosure transparent, but that big boxy thing just next to the cow farm behind the water source, that's a chicken farm. It's there generating eggs for us all the time. Maybe not right now because it's not loaded. Because pigman. Hi. Can you? Bye. Oh, he just infiltrated my field of view, and I panicked for a second until I figured out what it was. No. Let's try that. Let's put the rails where they need to be instead of off in an area where they do you no good. Let's be smarter about our rail placement, shall we? Let's make sure we put the rails in a place that keeps us safe. Hi. How you doing, buddy? You alright? You as stressed out as I am? Yeah? You seem pretty relaxed to me. You shouldn't be. You know you're in hell, right? I actually have no idea how zombie pigmen react to villagers. Apparently they're passive, otherwise this guy would have been attacked by now, but who knows? Alright, I'll leave that there. So I'll bridge off that way and then turn that way to get to... Oh, there is a nether fortress over there. You guys see that now? We didn't see that before, or at least I didn't notice it yesterday. But that is the unmistakable window pattern of a nether fortress right underneath my cursor there. Don't know how well that's showing up for you on stream, but if you can't see it, take my word for it. Awesome. And we left the... We need to get some more blocks for bridge building. We can't do it with slabs because we'll just slide off the damn things, but hey! Check us out. We have a path. And a path I'm going to put a ceiling on, just for a bit of extra ghast protection. We'll probably eventually wall this thing in completely when we're a little less worried about resources. But the least we can do right now is a fancy little ceiling. Whew. Seriously, I'm stressed right now. I can feel it. I can feel the tension in my belly. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to click on you there, pal. Oh, that had me worried. I forgot to offset that. I thought I walked into that gap there for a second. All right. Now we can relax slightly. What's your deal again? Quartz. Oh, there we go. Netherwort. That's a material we can farm lots of reasonably quickly to get some iron. Blaze rods. That's a different story. Nothing else. So you're good for netherwort. Netherwort for iron. We can do that. We can get some netherwort. There'll be some right over there in the fortress. But we're a little bit away from raiding a fortress. Not that far, but a little bit. I just want to make my... How do we do for time? Yeah, we got about half an hour. Yeah, we got about half an hour left in this sort of 2-hour segment we're going here. That'll take us to about 8.5 hours worth of stream. And in that half an hour, we should be able to get a bucket of lava. That's my goal right now. A bouquet of lava. We'll leave these cobblestone behind. We'll leave a door behind just in case we need to repair one because it gets blown off or something. Who knows? Let's go get some more things. So always have to push out of there so gingerly. Make sure we don't go off the edge. Chicken! Wait, is he flying? He's flying down. Yeah, this thing here is it's chicken farm. Inside there, there's a few chickens and a hopper, and they're spitting out eggs for us. Actually, I can show you the chickens. We put a thing on top, didn't we? Zoop. There we are. A couple of chickens. We could probably breed those up. Make the egg production a little bit faster. Okie dokie. So let's do another cycle of tree felling and get some more cobble to build a bridge to get over to the island to get my bucket of lava. You should go raid the fortress now. Yeah, I'm sure you'd like that, wouldn't you? I might go poke my head in. We'll leave the diamond sword behind. Starting to think, on tomorrow's Minecraft Sunday stream, should we keep doing this or should we go back to the Switch as is tradition? I'm kind of leaning towards coming back to this because we're starting to get a real good rhythm going on here with the P word we're making. And I think our end game for this game mode, I don't think we're going to keep going forever and ever and ever and just see how big of a city we can build. But I think our end goal should be the end dragon, right? The traditional quote-unquote end of Minecraft. We'll see what it takes to kill the end dragon, maybe. And then we'll call that a self-contained playthrough or series or something. Okay, there's that, and that. Grab these. Old ducks just go back to the Switch. Go get rest on one hand. This is nice for something different. Switch. Yeah, I mean, the clock is ticking on the Switch world. Sooner or later, Bedrock's going to come, and we're going to do the final world tour and start a new world and whatnot. Or at least a new portion of that world. We haven't really made that final decision yet, but... My vote is for this, says Anthony Cobbs. Switch is time limit. Yeah, it's kind of 50-50 in the chat room, isn't it? Maybe we do like 4 hours of this and then 4 hours of Switch, or vice versa. Split the difference. Do we have enough for 2 melons? That's a stack right there. Of cobblestone, I mean. Sounds like someone's having fun out there. Alrighty, you wanted carrots for that, so... There we go. Now, carrots are good value, aren't they? Alright, that should be all the cobble we need for a little while yet. Unless we trade it in for iron at some stage. Doopy doopy doop. Doo. Spare a door, some of that. We'll take like 5 stacks, should be heaps. And we'll turn one of these stacks into more slabs. Or... yeah, no, we will. I mean, I know we left some behind, but still. Alright, we'll see how we go with that. Has a thread replace Minecraft with it? And, yes, so? Just because you have a race car doesn't mean you always have to drive 200 kilometers an hour. Know what I mean? Sometimes you can just take a nice Sunday drive. Slowly through the mountains. Always makes me giggle a bit when someone comes in and says that. Because it happens from, like, maybe once a month it happens. Like, someone will come in. Especially when we're playing the Switch version of Minecraft. Why are you playing Minecraft on the Switch when you have that massively beastie PC behind you? People are easily confused sometimes. Isn't that the point of... well, sports car, let's say then. I chose the wrong term. Sports car. If you have a sports car, you don't always have to drive it at the maximum speed it's capable of, right? Sometimes it's just nice to go for a drive. Luxury sports car, let's say. If you want to belabor the metaphor. Oh, rest the shift finger. That was just pretty. Yeah, it's just my night light behind me there. I'm scared of the dark. Actually, it does make a fairly decent night light. There's been a few nights I've had to leave it on overnight because I was uploading something or processing a video or something like that. It does give the room a nice soft green glow. God, there are a lot of pigmen down there. Not shocking, because that's the only place they can spawn, but... oh, shit! Shit. How did I not get shot back? How did I not get shot in the back of the head? I'm just gonna dump some of my more precious stuff in the chest right here. Because we do have our iron sword. The diamond sword's more about taking on the nether fortress, things like that. We can still return to sender with what we have. I'll leave half my apples behind. Some torches as well. I just don't feel like risking that diamond sword while building a bridge, you know what I mean? Yeah, gravel would be useful. Unfortunately, we don't have any gravel. We have like 2 pieces of gravel. Like literally, that's all we have. And even that I had to dig like 45 times just to get enough flint for a single flint and steel. I'm doing the rails now before we finish the bridge, so I have a safer escape route should that ghast decide to chase us. Because sprinting away from a ghast on a one-wide platform above a lake of lava, not in the running for an Olympic sport. Can we make that a thing? Can we make that a phrase? There's a pygmy going for a swim down there. Actually, it's pretty high in the lava. I wonder if that's just 1 deep. If that lava's just 1 deep, that might cause some interesting issues when we go to collect a bunch of lava. I think that one might have despawned. The one we ran away from. I mean, the one we tactically retreated from. Like a soldier. Like a professional brave soldier. Doing a professional brave tactical retreat. I wonder how he's not dying. Oh, the pigmen? No, they're immune to fire. Pigmen are okay in lava. They're natives here in the nether. You can't burn them. Am I out of slabs? Yes, I am. Right then. Let's be mindful we don't build into burning netherrack. I think we should be okay. Ooh, look at that. Oh no, that's not the floor, that's the... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, we can see the floor, but no. There we go. Oh. You know what? I've never seen a doorway on one of these things before. Look at this. Oh, shit. You always come across these nether fortresses from, like, the side or above. I've never seen a door like this. Is this new? Or is this a Bedrock thing? I've never seen this entrance. Ever. Oh, shit. I can hear some blazes in there. We should be careful. Chest. I'm going for the chest. I hear skellies. I think they're above me. Oh, you son of a bitch! Worst loot chest ever. I've never seen a loot chest that miserable. Not even exaggerating. That is just the most pathetic loot chest I've ever seen. 2 ingots of iron and a saddle, and that's it. What a jib. We believe you, BluntNate, very brave. Right? Super brave. I'm like SEAL Team 6 guy brave. That's what I am. We should bring a crafting table over here as well. Might be handy. In our little prep room back there. Alright, let's finish the handrails. And then we'll put a lid on this thing. Excuse me, Pigment. Thank you. Ever so kind of you. I said boop boop. Thank you. Alright. I don't think we have enough slabs to do a ceiling. We'll see how far we get. Soldiers who retreat don't deserve good loots. What's the tactical critique? Is that where all the soldiers go on holiday? No. It's when we brave types we back up. So when we attack, when we have a devastating, brutal attack, we have more run-up space. That's all a tactical retreat is. That's what I was doing. I was just making sure I had a good amount of run-up space. And I had to put the diamond sword away because I didn't want it to slow me down, because diamond swords are very heavy. You know, it's like that bit in 300 where Leonidas throws down his spear and takes off his helmet because it was stifling his vision, and his shield was heavy and it threw off his balance. I was doing that. That's what I was doing when I ran away, when I retreated to put my sword away. I was being brave like Leonidas in 300. That's what was happening there. My sword was heavy. It was weighing me down, throwing off my balance. It's a true fact. I am good at bitch excuses. I have one word: bollocks. Well, I mean, you're Scottish, aren't you, Ray? That's the only word you know how to spell. Oh! I can say that because I'm genetically Scottish. Crafting table also said I was going to take, didn't I? We should leave some wood over there while we're at it. You never know. That was a very good scene in 300. It's one of my favourites, actually. The voiceover in that scene was just spot on. Just nailed it. Must put that away, put that away. nice to do my control option. That's my dyslexia. Well, let's say the mother tongue is easier. Ooh. Oh, I thought I saw a... What the bloody hell the red slime's called again? Why do I always forget what they're called? I have no idea. Oh, Jesus! I saw the enchanted sword and panicked. I thought he was a fucking wither skelly. All I saw was the tip of the sword. Ah! I'm not used to seeing zombie pigmen carry enchanted weapons. Doesn't happen that often. There we go. A little bit of pizzazz at the entrance here. Okay. Let's go dump off the gear we don't need. We'll have a poke around in the fortress real quick. No, we won't. We're going to get that bucket of lava. That's the goal. Maybe tomorrow we'll poke around in the fortress. Oh shit. Oop, did you despawn or did you fall out of vision distance? Don't know. Either way. Looks like a relatively safe path down. Famous. He said famous last wordsingly. Alright. Now, how deep is your lava? What the? I couldn't pick it up for a second there. Goal achieved! We have our bucket of lava. Don't know whether there was a weird lag there or something, but I couldn't fill the bucket for a second there. Can I get a little bit of hype? Goal achieved. Half Scottish here. Yesterday was a restaurant with my parents and my dad was complaining to the waitress about the spelling of their Irish whiskey. Because they used the Scottish spelling. Yeah, I've had an argument like that with a Scottish friend of mine before. I started it deliberately because I knew it would trigger him, but still funny. The waitress sent up to the owner and the owner just face palmed. Yep. Woot woot woot! Lava bucket! Goal achieved! And pretty much exactly on time. I said it would be too. We are like 15... Yeah, we're like 29 minutes, I think, from when I announced that's what my plan was for the next half hour. Fucking nailed it! Thank you, Nerdy. Who is Sea Clam? They have adorable emoticons, whoever they are. What do they stream? Okay, I think we're going to come back to this tomorrow. I have a funny feeling we're going to come back to this tomorrow. We may end up doing the Switch one. We may do this again. Who can be sure? Looks like we're not going to host Ali, or raid Ali, because she's hosting me right now, so... Is there anybody else I know on? Ooh, here we go. Nope, he's not streaming, he's hosting someone else. Oh wait, no, here we go. Oh no, it's a rerun. Okay, so... no one I follow is streaming, so we can't raid anyone. I don't want to pick someone random. So I guess we're just going to end the stream. Let's take the lava back with us, actually. And we'll leave the iron there. We'll take the sword back at this point. Shadow Clan. Never heard of them. What do they do? Whiskey is the Scots spelling, whiskey is the Irish, yeah. And bourbon is the American one. Start arguments there as well. Alright. So let's make sure we save and quit. Zerp. Brilliant. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys. I can get the stream over stream there. I'm going to stop the local recording. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you! See you next time.